It's before this audience made up of mainly senior government officials, lawmakers and party figures that President Buhari chose to unveil the campaign that his government is hoping would drive a wave of value change across the country.
It is safe to say today that honesty, hard work, godliness have given way to all kinds of manifestations of lawlessness and degeneration in our national life.
If anyone was in doubt as to why his government is serious about the change campaign, the president makes this case of why social values in the country must change and why doing nothing was not an option.
It is the reason that some elements will break pipelines and other oil facilities, thus robbing the nation of much needed resources. It is the reason that money belonging to our commonwealth will be brazenly stolen by same public officials to whom they were entrusted.
And it's not only the government that has been preaching the change campaign. For months now, Akin Fadeyi has been driving an anti-corruption campaign using short drama skits to get people to change their habits. His Not in My Country campaign uses local actors to call on Nigerians at all facets of society to shun corruption and other social vices.
So the whole idea of Not in My Country is to mobilize the people against acts of corruption. Once you've mobilized them against acts of corruption, once they understand that the little lies we tell that undermines societal interest, that undermines values, that undermines ethos, once they've known that those things are damaging to the nation, if they get promoted by providence to get into governance, they will shun corruption.
It's here in the street that the president and his team will be hoping to get the Change Begins With Me campaign amplified in order to achieve the desired objective. But judging by the response so far, the political class will have to walk the talk first if they hope to get the buy-in of the public.
We are talking of changes that in policy that will have impact on the common man. If there is no change in those areas, there is no way a common man can even change. That is what I believe.
Saying that change begins with me, how does that really work? For example, I have a program which I feel will improve education in Nigeria. How can I enforce it? Am I the Minister of Education? I'm a permanent secretary? There are policy makers.
The government intends to flood every media platform in the country with the campaign in the coming days, hoping that that way the message will get reinforced and begin to sink in. But with how badly entrenched some of the behaviors it hopes to change are in Nigeria, it sure would take more than a media campaign to get people to really change for good. Deji, Badmus, CCTV, Lagos, Nigeria.